Hello everyone. So in this fine day I had avocado toast. Oh my god, it tastes so good. It looks like complete shit, but goddamn, the toasted bread is so crunchy yet so chewy. The flavor of the bread alone is so fascinating I could not comprehend it. So I decided to make my own bread.
Wow, they have it! Let's get this bread!
Yeast. Yeast is a fungi. It needs food, warmth, and moisture to thrive and make carbon dioxide. The process is called fermentation. Now let's get this yeast fermenting. Mix in 165 milliliters of warm milk with 1 teaspoon of sugar. Then add 1 teaspoon of yeast and wait until the mixture is bubbly and smelly. It takes approximately 5 minutes for this. Apparently, you could substitute yeast as baking soda, but you have to add acid in it. I don't know, but it seems like a brilliant idea. Next, flour. You need to use a high protein or high gluten flour to make good bread. But why? Because a high protein flour contains proteins that interact with each other when mixed with water, forming gluten. It is this elastic gluten which stretches to contain the expanding leavening gases during rising. I actually have low protein flour and I'm not gonna buy anything right now, so suck it up, yeah. I'm gonna add 220 grams of flour, or approximately 24 tablespoons of flour. As you can see, I do not give a shit about measurements, I just pour it all out, what I had left, yeah. Then add 1 teaspoon of salt and 1 teaspoon of milk powder. And mix it up. Add your yeast solution and keep mixing. As you can see, my dough was way too hydrated. Probably didn't add enough flour. But that's okay, I'll just add flour, keep adding flour. Oh my god. I finally became tired and hungry. The dough was still too hydrated, but I just abandoned it. A few moments later. It's looking great. The dough doubled in size, but considering I didn't flour my dough properly, it's sticky as hell. I even bought more flour. As you can see, it's a goddamn mess now. Now you have to knead the dough for 6 to 8 minutes. Kneading the dough is important because kneading causes the gluten strands to get stronger and longer. However, if too much gluten is formed, then the bread dough does not stretch so easily. This will cause the bread to become tough and chewy. Basically, kneading will turn sad, depressed gluten to strong and powerful gluten network stretcher. Just don't overdo it or the gluten will become too powerful, it might conquer humanity. After kneading, just make a dough ball and set it aside. Look at this fucking mess. Add butter to your dough. At this point, I don't care how many grams anymore, so let's just roll with it. Fat makes the bread rise higher, improve shelf life, make crumbs tender. Yeah, fat is good. Should have added more fat. Roll up the dough. And put it in a tray that has been buttered. I forgot about it and I didn't realize hard surface cover is such a stupid idea. If you still have hope until this point, just put it in the oven at 190 degrees for 30 minutes. 1 eternity later.